Yeah, and it's just one of those things that I can't remember what it was. What was it? Christmas gifts?
Dude, don't ask me. Alzheimer runs in the family, so
Oh no, no. I forgot to mute the other place. It's just this time of the year is always so off-putting because it's just like so much to do just to relax that last week.
and do you even relax actually?
It actually hasn't been bad these past couple of Christmases because I haven't had stuff to put together. I mean, the iPad is
Yeah, that's right.
that's simple. As far as like the bow and arrow he asked for, I still got to get something else for that too. I'm not gonna take it out of the box because I mean,
Yeah,
how do you wrap a bow and arrow and keep that a secret?
fuck that.
You know, it's like wrapping it's like a
Why
Christmas
would
star.
you keep? Wait. Why would you keep it a secret if he asked for it?
Speaking of secrets,
Okay.
Off-putting. This time of the year, wow.
Oh, you look so good, Mark.
it's got to be warm.
Hey, I just walked in the door. It feels good.
How
Feels
is
real good,
the
Nick.
for those who don't know, for those who might be watching this on a rewind, if this is the first time, your first time into Two Nerd Dads, and you have not met Legion of Comics before, he is the furry community, the furry member of this comic book community.
The only downside of it is I have to be careful around CJ. It's not safe being a furry around CJ. He's
Mhm.
handsy. He's real handsy.
Hey, I mean that looks like really soft to the touch, at least.
Yeah, I feel like a kid again. I feel like I'm being just like swaddled. You know what I mean? It's nice.
Hashtag trigger. You're triggering Iggy right now. It's like it
Oh
looks
no.
real soft. Looks real good.
Thank God for the distance between us.
Oh, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't stand a second with that because it's so hot in here that I would rip it off of you. You know, to avoid him, to avoid the suffering, it would be killing him. I'm dying right
I
now.
mean, you could just cut like sleeves off and like cut the crotch out. You'd be good.
Yeah, like chaps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to the intro and we'll
Okay.
come back and we'll find out how the reception went at school with this costume.
Oh wow.
How you doing? That's right. It's another epic.
These, and I do not know what the grade is yet, so we are going to find out together. Most likely a 9.8, but man, fingers crossed that it hits one of those higher numbers as well. So let's see. You get to see before I do. Let's see. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
Do you have to plug anything? I don't think you do. I'm not. You about to get plugged?
Oh, no! No! It wasn't me! It was Ignacio! He's the one!
Speaking of Christmas
Hey,
early
Dan.
day,
What's up?
when I last left Dan at the Legion's Lair this morning, he was putting away some video games. And I guess he got caught up. He's probably been playing the game since I left him a little bit earlier.
I'm always playing games, especially Legends of mine.
I'm gonna lie. I can't lie and say that I haven't been doing the same thing, but because I've been on PlayStation the past 2 hours, so
Are you playing the God of War DLC?
no, not as of yet. I have to find out if I still have that game. I might have given it to somebody to play, but I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Zombies.
Okay, that's a new one.
Thanks, Timu.
Oh God. So, for those of you that don't know what we're talking about,
We'll get to the hellos right after. Go ahead.
okay. So, for those of you that don't know why we thank Timu, it's because of Remington Studios. And if you haven't seen it, go to his channel and check his latest unboxing, sort of speak, video. Because
Unbagging.
I'm bagging, and there's then there's an unboxing, but it's kind of falling apart. But he basically bought like on Temu like 20 figures, like anime girl figures, basically. And I worry for his kids because they're gonna grow up having those on display. And I think Remy is gonna pay for all the suffering he's putting Angel through.
I think the boys will, when they come of that age, will be pretty sure in what they want when they're ready to go.
Yeah.
But let's say hello.
Hello.
I think this is actually Mark's first time on the show. Is it Mark's first time?
No. Mark has
My
been.
first time.
It's my second time.
Definitely Dan's first time because we've never asked him about the 9.9 when he revealed two nerd daddies from the intro.
Hey, James.
Las Cruces, hello. Old Mexico.
Oh, Crazy Chaos.
What about the 9.9? First off, you still hasn't asked for my permission to use that clip, which is fine.
Yeah, which I'm never going to. Come at me, bro.
Dressed
Mark.
like that?
In that costume, no less.
Hey, Marcus.
This is a power suit, my dude.
Be like, come on, not even come at me, come on me, bro. Collecting with
Can
nerds.
do. Can do.
Oh, by the way, what is the face of that costume supposed to be?
What is it?
Yeah.
The
What
face.
face?
No. What do you have? Oh, okay.
It's an abominable snowman, and we went to Monkey's school for her Christmas party. So, like, they asked for parent volunteers for all these holiday events throughout the year, and me and Kyle are smart enough to race to the sign-up sheet during orientation or open house and get the Christmas one every year. So I bought these for us like 7 years ago because we were going to go do the trolley downtown Augusta, the Christmas trolley where they take you around to different Christmas spots and things. And if you're going to do a Christmas trolley, you got to show up with one of these. It gets cold in Georgia, as you know.
Yeah.
Or
the other outfit. Yeah, the other times of the years, the Christmas trolley is called the human centipede. It's just around the holiday times. It's different. Congratulations to Durs. He won Spidey's Powder Tumblers epic $50 giveaway. He was one of the winners. I was kind of hoping to win it. I was kind of hoping to win it because I spent $200 this past week at Spidey's Powder Tumblers.
Hey.
For something that will hopefully be making its appearance within the next couple days.
Nice.
Aki Draki.
Adrian.
The alliterative one. I'm getting better at saying that.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. Gary.
Gary B. I reached out to Gary B a little earlier in the week because I hadn't spoken to him. I just said, hello, sweetheart. How are you? That's it.
And that's it.
So how was the costume received? How were the costumes received at school? The kids have a good time, or is it like,
my dude? How do you think they were received?
Well, you know what? Around this time when Elijah was 4, I dressed up as the true Saint Nick, not Santa
God, that
Claus.
scared the shit out of me.
And I went to tell stories at his daycare. I don't have that picture. Maybe it'll pop up again.
Did you bring the axe and everything?
No, not that Saint Nick. The Christian Saint Nick.
Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas, yes.
Okay.
So all the kids seemed to be okay with it, except for Elijah, and he stayed way back, and
That's crazy. He's like, "You're not my dad."
So,
No. He think, oh no, that's my dad.
No, the kids loved it. What's funny is like the other parent that because like they asked for like 2 households to like volunteer, for each thing. The other parent that came showed up about a good 30 minutes after we did, wearing like a reindeer one. Completely not planned. Completely not planned. So it was awesome. So I was like doing like a snowball toss. You have like a cardboard cutout decorated like a snowman, and you try to throw the snowballs into it. While Kyle and the other mom did like the cotton balls, glue sticks, make a snowman thing. It was fun. Just hang out, play. A lot of laughing, a lot of smiles. It was really fun.
That's the goal. Goal was achieved.
Yeah. I mean, you try to create core memories when you do stuff like this, and when it goes well, you tend to remember it more than the kids do usually.
Yeah.
But there's a place here that sells kind of like, and the name is escaping me now, like shaved ice desserts.
Yeah, the Hawaiian ice thing.
Yeah, they actually sell snowball. You can buy a case of snowballs in places here like Texas, and I'm not sure what it's cold by you, Dan, right?
Yeah, it's about 40 degrees right now. Usually for Nebraska, it usually gets coldest during January, February, even parts of March. That's usually the coldest time of year, at least.
Yeah, at least I'm out there practicing. So, I mean, I don't know how many kids I may have, but important thing is that I have practice.
Hey,
so this
man,
place, up until the kids got older, we would buy a couple of cases of snowballs. We take them out to the park and we stick them in the middle of a field, and we have all the kids run and have a snowball fight.
Whereas snowball a bunch of kids,
just snowball a bunch of kids.
How long do those snowballs last in Texas?
Not long. Not long.
No.
But yeah, I mean, we're usually good for one
throw,
one snowfall a year, and that's usually an inch or a dusting. So snowballs are hard to come by here.
Yeah, here too.
E-Man wants to know where you live. Where do you live?
I live in a city called Mar del Plata. It's the second biggest city of the province of Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires being the biggest city, and it's a beach town, so to speak. A bitch.
Not un playa, but beach.
No.
A
whole bunch of bitches. It's a town, sadly, but it's what I think. It's a town where people come to die. A lot of elderly people that retire here, kind of like the Miami thing. The Miami thing has going on.
Well, it's more Florida in general. Miami is a place for young people.
Okay, see, yeah, like retirement is all around Florida. That's it. Okay.
So, yeah, it's right next to Georgia, actually.
Miami. Yeah, Miami is right under us.
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, it's hot here.
And as he should be, Iggy is underneath me too. So I can't remember what the third thing was.
I don't know, man. Are you trying to continue with that train of thought about, because you're preparing Elijah for Christmas, and I wonder what that entails, because what's there to prepare your son for? Are you finally gonna tell him that Santa doesn't exist finally at 11 years old?
No, he knew that. He knew that. And I think we've talked about this before, where he's done. I was like, Elijah, you gonna make your list for Santa? He's like, nah, Santa will know. So we've been dealing with it like the past 2 or 3 years. He's been kind of hinting that he knows. So
dude, come on. Like, he fucking knows.
Oh, yeah. Nah, he knows. So this year we just.
I think that maybe he's enacting revenge on all the years that you lied to him?
Is it lying though? It's
Yeah,
lying.
it's lying. Bro.
Yes, it's lying.
No.
Lying for a good
With
cause.
the intent of not deception, but encouraging imagination and fostering like excitement and stuff. Like you can lying is not inherently wrong.
No, like ego is not inherently wrong either.
No, it's not inherently wrong. It's just more rare to be a positive than a negative.
Mm-hmm.
And if I may suggest with anybody that is ready to actually give that debate or acknowledgments to their own kids, one thing that's I really appreciated watching one dad that I know do is that he actually wound up teaching those kids that it's not about the physical presence of Santa Claus, more the actual essence of Santa Claus.
Yes.
Because if you actually look at the actual Saint Nicholas as a patron saint, he actually did similar types of things in his own community and his own city.
Like and to that point, like the whole essence thing, my mom, like if you ask her to this day, she has never in her life, not one time under any context in any conversation said that Santa is not real. Or if someone asks her, said no. Like even me as an adult in a one-on-one conversation with her, just messing with her, trying to get her, she won't say it because to her, he is 100% real in the same essence that other things are real that are not tangible. You know what I mean? It's the reality of Santa for her isn't a physical person coming in. It's that spirit of Christmas. It's the reason for the holiday. It's part of that, and that is 100% real. So like standing on that ground, she'll die on that hill. She's like, there's no reason in the world for me to say that he's not real.
That's good. It's all about faith.
Mm-hmm.
The faith.
Yeah, that's going to be me. Just like, and I'm like that. I've picked up on that from my mom. So like as my kids get older, it's not teaching them like, dude, is some old crabby bastard who wants a snack going to burglarize our house and leave presents? Maybe, I don't know. I can't guarantee it won't happen, but I will tell you that Santa is more than that.
And speaking of faith, I have faith that I love messing with Comic Journey, and he's always in the group chat at very least on the hunt tonight. So I'm going to wind up using these.
Oh, Jang bangers.
Yes.
And both of them are signed.
Mine's right by my feet. There's a Jang banger dropping tomorrow that Nick said he's getting me for Christmas.
What are you gonna do about it?
The same thing.
Are you really gonna? You're going for that one? Because it's only available slabbed, right?
Yeah, it's one of those slabbed reduced 200 copies. Eastside has some of them, and I think the Mint has the other ones.
Yeah,
I do like the concept. The cover behind it is just an homage to the art box on it back in the day, which is super dope. But man, like, why is it $200? Why isn't it $100? Why isn't it $150 at most? Like, why is it $200?
Wait, so there's a limited run that only sells lab already, and there's no raw.
So
copy?
they're doing what Big Time has done before, and what I think a shop or two have done previously, where they get a variant done. It's done the traditional way. You have to get 2,000 copies, 2,000 copies printed, 1,000 copies printed, whatever. It's not a trade virgin option. It's just a virgin variant cover, and it's the classic McFarlane drawing of Spider-Man up close holding the little green Christmas present with the Santa hat on. But what they're doing with the entirety of their run, they'll send it to CGC. They'll start grading them until out of the 1,000 they get 200 9/8 or better. Out of a print run of 1,000, you should have no less than 800 like 900 9/8. Like if you're getting less than that, you need to send that back to the distributor and demand a reissue. but there'll only be 200 of them. The label is sequential numbered, so you know what of 200 yours is. So every label is a 1 of 1. And they want 200 schmeckles for it.
Yeah, this is like it's the letterbox. It was the letterbox on 308.
It'll say it right down there. 340 something, I thought. I don't know off the top of my head. I just remember reading the post.
Yeah, I think 340 is something in that the McFarlane part is done, I think, in 340. 328.
It's just when the letterbox is, it's 314. Yeah, 314. So I've got that set coming, the Spider-Man 1 homage, which I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. I didn't get it graded, but I got that set coming. That's so cool. I like these Christmas covers, man. I like Christmas. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm jolly. What can I say? But just them like giving you like a 48-hour prep window to come up with $200. Like, do I have it? Yeah. Do I want to throw it at it? Yeah. Should I? But probably
No.
That's just reckless. And it's not even a this time of year thing, but just to throw $200 on a whim, like that's dude, you can get like an affordable Silver Age key for that these days. Like, what am I really doing? But the thing is, like, there's people like me, like out there. He does have a following, you know what I mean? The artist, Jane. So with only a limited of 200, what are the probabilities of getting one later? Super duper low.
Yeah.
Do I need one? Yeah, absolutely. I'm a completionist. The only books of his that I don't own are the ones that fuckboy Shop Rated Comics produces.
Yeah. So basically, not maybe Jang is gonna get his own raw copies. Maybe.
Yes, so they were smart enough to include that in there about how Marvel is known to send out comps to the creative team, and they have no way of knowing if that'll happen or not. So it doesn't happen with every book all the time, but you also don't have any, as the retailer, you don't have any say so or idea on how that goes, how many they issue, if they issue them. That's completely out of your hands. It's out of John's hands. A lot of times the artists will have deals with the retailers. I'll do a cover for you for this amount of money and this many copies of a book. Don't know if he did that. Mark even gets the Epic Nation Jang variants. Yo, if he's going to put them out, I'm going to get them. I don't give two fucks. Everyone can shop how they want. I didn't order one from him. Luckily, another shop carried that too. But if Epic Nation was the only one to put it out there, I don't give a shit. I'll support. I'm not going to harm the artist because of I don't care. Don't give two shits. Y'all can go get your pitchforks and die on that hill. You've done a real good job stopping him.
True.
And you know that slab is gonna go up like the minute it sells out.
Yeah, I'm assuming that both shops only got 100 each, since it's a shared exclusive.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's got a couple of things going for it. I think that 200 print run has been one of the definite main influences on grabbing one. But it's so tough now because things aren't going for much more over cover price nowadays. Even the 9.8s are like ridiculously.
Bro, if that book hits the secondary on an auction, that book would not sell for $200 after the fact. It wouldn't. It just wouldn't.
No. Especially 2024.
There's no resale. There's no flip market anymore on retailer exclusives. There's just not. It's completely dead. It's to buy what you like for your PC game right now. So no one's buying these books just to put them up on eBay to make a little change, unless they're getting like mystery boxes and stuff like that. And like all the stuff that I get out of the BTC monthly box, that's stuff that it's going up for $8-10 for these once were $20 to $40 books. I'm just selling them for $8 or $10.
Yeah, what bothers me in this case, and whenever it happens, is that they print thousands of books. And I'm hoping they recycle those books because that's so many comics that will never get sold.
If they were cool about it, they would just take the cover, then do something with them,
Mm.
But it's still the book. Take the cover. then do something. Don't need to throw them away. I get making sure you maintain the consistency with the print run, but you don't have to throw away a book to do that. You know, there's all kinds of cool books out there these days that have half covers from the Silver Age, from the return policy for newsstands and stuff.
Yeah, they cut at the corners or
Mhm.
whatever. So, do we have an idea what will they do with the extra books?
They usually say that they destroy them to maintain the integrity of the print run, but
Mhm.
you know, it's always like a year or two down the line. Oh, look what we found
In
oh,
Walmart packs. There's 100 and something Immortal Hulk #1, 1 in 1,000s that showed up at this one Walmart location. You know, shit like that
Yeah.
happens.
So
Yeah,
But it hasn't been. I haven't seen retailer exclusives happen that route yet. But it doesn't happen very often that it's somebody outside of the shop responsible for the quantity control like that. You know, typically that's an in-house thing.
I think they should put all those thousands of books in a box and send them to Lee, so he can.
Or
pack them.
Remy, Lee or Remy.
Yeah. Oh
Thanks.
no, Remy Remy's channel has go full into the anime.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it needs to go to Lee. Remy's going for that statue award in next year's CBC.
he's gonna wrest it from DJ's hands.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking at. So I asked before.
Well, I bought this on a whim yesterday or the day before yesterday. Because I get these like really, really cheap, like super cheap. Come across them often.
Yeah, one of those books that you find, you buy.
Well, if I find it like my shop, I buy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe I should like sell this for the Jang book. That's
Maybe.
a good investment, right? I've already got this. You know what I mean?
I know you got it.
I'll get this and I'll do. Now I regret getting it because, like, if I wouldn't have bought that, I'd be like, yo, I'm just going to get the Jang book. Yeah,
There you
yours
go.
looks better than mine. It's got that chisel, baby. Chisel dizzle.
That chisel was expensive.
Worth every penny.
Dude, it's rough life. Man.
Because one thing, he's not going to do them for less. So it's worth every penny.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. But I wish I came across that one for a relatively good price. Like I found that one. See, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I found that one. I paid, I think it was an 8.0 when I got it. Yeah, see? But you didn't pay $200. You bought those on the Whatnot show, right?
Yeah, you get him in the live stream, it's even better. So, like, I requested him to go, like, pull the shield out because I intentionally got one with cable because I wanted one with cable. I intentionally got one with Captain America. I wanted one with Captain America. You know, I knew Deadpool was on it, so I was two birds with one stone. But then I asked him if he had any more of his shields lying around, and he went and got this one and did it for he did this one for like dirt cheap, but he wouldn't chisel it. He said because he got a surprise for me, and he pulled out the Virgin variant, which I'm like, I would have rather had the chisel on the trade dress. I like the trade. I like trade dresses a lot of time artistically because it's not a monetary value thing for me with most stuff like that I'm getting. It's for me. And then I've got the Fighting American figure, super limited, chiseled from him as well, straight from his I mean, you say his PC, but it's just his warehouse full of stuff he accumulates over time. You know that he didn't get it for collecting purposes. It was just souvenirs of his career.
Yeah, comp copies. Hey, Justin. Yeah, that's what I was asking about John getting his copies because he's the artist, the cover artist. So they might send him books.
Yeah, but then it comes into question too. Do you ask him for that?
Why wouldn't you if you know him? Hey,
I've
did
got
you get
copies
books?
sitting right by my knees, like that foil Darth Vader, like that sold out back in the day from BTC. How do you think I got that? I'm like, yo, bro.
I mean, it's totally fair.
Dude, like I don't want to put stuff out there, but I'm waiting to see if Rated Comics comes through with his comps. Like he's up to like 6 covers now. He doesn't have a comp for a single one yet.
Wow. Yeah, it's kind of lame. Don't do that to artists.
Well, again, I don't know what maybe some people do it as part of their agreement. Some people, the shops just do it just like, hey, here you go. Like, you just never know. So I don't want to like bash on, like, I don't want to like do it, say that's a knock against Rated. I don't know if they're obligated to, and judging from their pricing practices, it doesn't seem like they come off anything, like.
Yeah,
so that might be on the artist to make sure if they want them, if it's a big deal to them, to make sure that it's in there. But
yeah, it's not usually what happens. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It depends on how the publisher deals with it, because they can send you comp copies, but they might not, and there's no ill intent. It's kind of a common courtesy that the publisher has with the creative team. So you don't have to buy your own book. Hey, this is how it's gonna look. Check it out, and that's it. But they're not obligated, as far as I know. At least they put it in the contract.
It's weird to me not to give an artist a finished copy of his book, though. Like that feels weird.
Well, considering that like Jeremy Adams posts videos like once every 2 weeks, like cheesing like a little kid opening a box from DC where he's getting comps of books he's writing. He's like, oh, look at this. This one looks cool. Like yeah. But you got to think there's probably countless writers out there that've been in the game and countless artists out there that've been in the game that got stuff coming out. They're like, dude, what am I going to do with this? Where am I going to put it now? I don't need 10 copies of the book that I'm writing for 10 years straight, kind of thing. Like what the fuck? You're expecting me to recycle all this when you can do it?
I think they maybe I don't know. Justin, do they give you copies of the books you letter?
That's what he just said. He gets floppy. DC only sends letterers trade paperbacks.
Okay.
I feel like you win in that situation.
Oh, of course. You don't get
you get the trade paperbacks. That's kind of a better deal.
Well,
yeah.
Unless the book pops and then you're out financially, but
I mean, but you're working on it.
Paycheck they gave you, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also nice to supplement that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, but if you see the possibility of your own book to blow up, and you can spec on it, you might want to maybe buy your own book. I don't know.
All right. So let's say, Iggy, out of all the covers you've done, do you have any there?
I have the By the Horns one. But no, because I don't, since I live all the way in the ass of the world, I tell people that they don't need to send me comp copies, because mailing a floppy is really expensive if you're only sending it for me to see, oh, this looks cool.
But as the artist, would you look fondly upon that physical
of course
representation of your work?
Yeah, of course. I have, for example, when we did the variant for Jessamy with the Burrito Boys, and I chopped their heads off, and they sent me a copy and a metal variant. So that's amazing. I have never touched a metal cover, and it's insane seeing your art applied in that way. I wasn't expecting
it in a completely different way.
Yeah, definitely.
That color transfer onto metal is completely different, especially when you're used to looking at the paper transfers.
Yeah. But I never asked them to send me a copy. They did it because they are cool. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
It's common courtesy, but it's not frowned upon if you don't do it, I don't think.
Do they still do YouTube? I know Cole does Cole's thing, but is the Burrito channel still going?
No. Todd has another channel with Travis Gibb, and they do comic level up. and they basically it's an interview. Hello, it's an interview show that they do probably once a week or twice. I don't know, a fortnight, and they interview creators, and they basically go through their careers and through the leveling up they did, the milestones in their careers. And well, Travis Gibb is a writer and is big in the indie community and the Kickstarter in the crowdfunding world. And Todd is there with him, and he's a nerd that knows a lot. He's been editing for Travis and Orange Cone Publishing for a while. And then Cole basically is having a disc what's the sport name?
It's disc golf.
Disc golf journey. So he has that channel going on right now.
I love disc golf. I've got a pin here.
Well,
I used to play a lot, like and go to tournaments and stuff like that. And
well, that's what he did now. And I saw a couple of his dies. He's dying discs as a pastime too. And Nick,
a couple of courses by my house. I always used to make fun of the people playing. It's about my extent.
Is it because you're jealous that they're able to hold it?
I am. It's like when you need that elongation
You really do need that finger.
Really get the flick.
Oh, I have such a dirty mind.
Yeah, it's been like that since we started the show. I forgot to mention that we are not going the full hour today because there is early dismissal from school, and I have to.
Hi, everybody.
You can leave now if you want, but we're going to hang out for a few more minutes. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be cutting a little bit short today.
Cutting it short, huh?
Just a tip.
That should be like your channel's like motto.
Cutting
Welcome
it
to
short.
Nick Skits and Comics. Cutting it short.
So, not to change the subject, but Dan, what are you buying yourself for Christmas?
Well, actually, it's not necessarily what I'm buying myself. It's what I'm doing for myself.
There you go.
As Mark and you, Nick, know over the last year or so, 10 months at least, I've actually been kind of on a mental, spiritual growth journey, so to speak. And over the last several weeks, I've been kind of thinking about what I'm doing for myself, what I'm doing for my community, and all that. And I still have to basically send in the check to pay for it, but I plan on getting my certification as a nurse's assistant.
So you're
that way.
Trying to start your 2024 off right in a new direction.
Yeah, because even though I've always loved cooking for people and all that stuff, one thing that I've been kind of wondering about to myself is what can I do for myself to help my community, and genuinely wanting to help others has always been something that I've always loved doing. So why not make a living off of it?
Nice.
What do they say? Do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah, that's.
I hear that.
So that's awesome.
I hear that.
That's awesome. That's one of the things I've always tried to tell my son is like, no matter what, try to find something you love doing, because just having a job, no fun. You feel trapped.
Kind of, yeah.
So,
yeah, nice finding that path, Dan.
Yeah.
Congratulations, because some people usually don't. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna rearrange my viewpoint on life, basically, on how I do things and why I do them. That's a big step.
And
And it's also with this, the act of service for your community, and it's really cool.
So, if you want a chance to kiss Dan on the mouth, all you have to do is get injured, fake unconsciousness in Nebraska sometime in 2024, and then you have the chance to kiss Dan as he gives you mouth to mouth. Save your life.
sounds like Nick also wants me to give a special kind of Heimlich maneuver too.
I'm thinking about that joke. What's the last thing you want to feel when your doctor's giving you a proctologist exam?
Both of his hands.
His hands on your back. Hey, there it is, Mr. Disc Journey himself. Funny how we all wait and say that. We were talking hot dogs before. Ah, come on. Do you like jelly on your hot dogs? That was
I have
bandied.
never tried it, but I don't know.
Somebody said Cole likes jelly on his hot dogs. I think it was Ryan Riley. I think he said it earlier.
Is hot dog a euphemism in that statement?
Not that I know of, but of course it can be.
Okay.
Youth. Another funny American word, English word. But
I'm going to support here Justin's comment. We are proud of you, Cole. So Justin said, "That's bullshit. I work way more than I should," and I agree. I do the same. You know, that thing that they tell you, okay, if you do what you love, you won't work a day in your life. It's not real. At some point, if you do what you love, it will turn into work, and you will have to be as committed to it, or even more, as if you were an employee by someone else, working for someone else.
Unless you get to set your own hours, it's.
But you still have to put the time, the ass hours in the seat or whatever.
Well, that's the doing what you love thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you enjoy it, that's not work. Like, I get that aspect of it, but if you're beholden to somebody else's time frame, then it'll hit work at points for sure. Because you're always gonna have some days where like I love comics. It's not work to read comics. But I have some of those days where like I'm like, God, I need to hurry up and read this so I can talk about it before this date. Now that becomes like a chore, you know?
Yeah.
Wanting, like, not doing it at your leisure time anymore.
Or having to do something just because somebody told you to.
Well,
Like watching May, December.
Have you?
No, I haven't watched May, December, but Tyler is very adamant that we watch it. And I've said that I hope DJ puts it on the agenda so we can listen to Remy complain about having to watch it after he watches it.
I watched Asteroid City last night.
That's the Wes Anderson flick, right? I heard it's one of his least well received by a lot of people.
Yeah, it was weird, but my wife and my son sat down to watch it, so it was.
Did that make it better or worse for you?
It made it better for me.
Okay, didn't know which way you were going with that.
Still a weird movie. I mean, all of his are a little bit off, but I do enjoy his flicks.
Dude, Life Aquatic will always be the GOAT for me when it comes to his filmography.
Life Aquatic, the one about the hotel was pretty good too. I watched last year.
The Dajarian Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, like his style, his manner of storytelling isn't going to be for everybody. For most people, even, it's definitely a niche indie style film, but his creativity is through the roof.
Yeah.
And this showed last night too, so I would suggest watching it. I mean, is it going to be for you?
Recommend it. I'll probably need to skip it then.
Oh, yeah.
Until it's on the agenda for the mix.
Until it's work.
I mean, I don't think Remy is gonna watch it. He's gonna listen to you guys and then
just pull phrases from each of us for his review. Hey, did either of y'all watch any of Reacher where it started back up? That's off to a great start for season 2.
I haven't seen it.
That's on the
Dude,
list.
now that you say this, have any of you watched Scavenger's Reign on HBO?
Not familiar with that one.
Scavenger's Reign is an animated series about a colony ship that basically gets. So I don't remember if. Oh no, it's an accident, and some people like crash land on a planet that they're mining in. It's a beautiful series about the world they have crashed in. There's a couple of spots in different parts of the world, and it tells you the story from different points of view of those characters, and it's visually beautiful because you see that it's about the exploration of an alien world. It's a survival story in an alien world, and it goes bananas at some points because the life form
Yes.
the life forms in the
IMDb doesn't have one episode rated below an 8.5.
dude. As soon as I saw the trailer, I knew it was going to be right up my alley because it's the world building only in its own. It's fantastic. The life forms and their life cycles is shown in a way that's interesting for the story, but also beautiful to see how they developed the world in which they show you the story of survival. It's a simple story, but the framing, the setting, it's amazing. So totally recommend
There it is.
Scavenger's Reign on HBO.
Iggy's sexy suggestion for the week.
That's right.
Now, I don't know if we're going to have a show next week. I think the plan was to.
Yeah, but we can skip it.
We may or may not. So I want to wish everybody a happy holidays early. I may do it again this week, but what's the thing you're looking forward most to this holiday season, Ignacio?
I just want to see the joy in my son's eyes when he experienced another Christmas, and that's it. I only hope he's happy.
Did you get him anything special, super special this year?
He's gonna receive his first remote control car. Let's see how that goes because he's little still, but he's obsessed with cars.
Adios, daddy's toes. In other words.
Probably. I haven't thought about that.
How about you, Dan? What are you looking forward to? Aside from starting this nurse's assistant journey, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, with the way that I've been kind of looking at things, just being able to spend more quality time with people and get to know people on a deeper level than what I had been able to because of my chaotic schedule that I've worked for years.
Well, I look forward to seeing you embark upon that journey. Wish you much success.
Big success.
Janquid. How about you, Mr. Mark?
I just plan on watching these steak videos, man. I love them. Absolutely.
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm starting to get, and those guys where they're in the forest and they use all the stones and shit to cook.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just one guy. Like I follow him for a long time. I love it. It's because it's ASMR on top of it.
Yeah. He throws up the vegetable and he cuts it in half with a knife.
I like the sound of him rolling on the wooden plank.
Yep. Or chopping it up. I'm gonna watch a few of those while
he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's really providing a great service to us.
I find it hilarious that the guy who eats the least amount of meat watches.
That's what I was going to ask. Aren't you vegan?
No, I'm not fucking crazy.
Well, I don't know, dude.
Yes,
I'm
that is
my money.
Back to vegans.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Well, what we're seeing here is a cry for help. Because honestly, Because honestly, he's on YouTube watching videos of guys putting meat in their mouth.
No, you never see him eat it. They just cut it. Yeah. Look at that
Okay,
cross.
wait for me.
Yeah,
Woo!
but remember, if Mark does wind up putting that meat in his mouth,
Oh, no. No, it wasn't me. It was Ignacio. He's the one.
he's the one. He's the one.
Oh god.
All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for joining this week's edition of Two Nerd Dads. We love you guys.
Bye-bye.
We'll play the
Bye.
outro. Check us out
Bye-bye.
tonight in the mix. Spoiler filled at week's end.
What's on the agenda? We don't know.
What is on
Tune in.
We don't know.
this week? Take us a little while to get the rust off, but we'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. And if we don't see you next time, happy holidays, guys. Later.
Fuck, you guys
Later.
already saw it? Let me see it. Oh shit! Oh, y'all see that?
So, Tyler, do you want to build a snowman to plow away all night? It doesn't have to be a snowman. It can be me.
I'll be clipping that too.